This video was produced by
At Dunbar Armor, just like here at JMU, this is what I just talked about. We strive for the kind of inclusion within our organization that values the richness of all of our team members' perspectives as we seek to be innovative entrepreneurs in business, engaged with ideas in our marketplace to perform at the highest levels. Our organization thrives when we collaborate, respect others, and appreciate our interconnectedness. JMU and the College of Business have accumulated quite a number of distinguished honors since my days as an undergraduate student here. Along with the many honors that have been bestowed on JMU, I understand that our school has been listed among Businessweek's top 5% of undergraduate programs and as the 40th best business school in the United States. It all makes me very proud to be a Duke, and I'm absolutely delighted to be here speaking to you this afternoon on three of my favorite topics: entrepreneurship, innovation, and leadership. Three simple words that pretty much sum up how companies and organizations like mine become successful and how they stay successful. At Dunbar, we are a strong, financially stable enterprise, a growing organization committed to growth, continually expanding into new markets and marketplaces, and adapting new technologies to meet the needs of our customers. As the worlds of physical and digital security converged, we have also evolved our organization to keep pace with our customers' changing needs. So today, Dunbar provides cybersecurity. In reference to Dunbar employees, we call them Dunbar team members. Must all be capable and responsible people of high integrity. Many of them will handle more cash cargo in a day than most people will earn in a lifetime. Good, honest, reliable people have been and will always be the critical foundation for any successful enterprise in the security industry. In summary, entrepreneurship and innovation have been and remain a vital part of our corporate culture at Dunbar, a corporate culture which has and continues to foster dynamic growth. Since I joined our family-owned company in 1980, the growth of Dunbar companies has been tremendous, going from $7 million per year to now over $300 million per year in sales. We'll go over 300 this year, and we've never been over 300. And we've grown our footprint from 6 brick-and-mortar regional branch locations to 90 nationwide. Our organization has grown from a handful of employees, which were locally based in the Mid-Atlantic region, to a workforce of over 5,000 team members working at Dunbar branches across the country, all of which could not have occurred without vision. You've got to know where you're going if you want to get there. Entrepreneurship begins with vision. Innovation requires vision. Leadership requires vision. As former Apple CEO John Sculley once said, "The future belongs to those who see possibilities before they become obvious," unquote. However, to be really successful in meeting customers' future needs, you've also got to think further out than just the present or immediate future. Because as Apple founder Steve Jobs insightfully remarked, quote, "You can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they'll want something new," unquote. Therefore, one of the most important parts of my job as president and chief executive officer of the Dunbar companies is chief visionary, thinking ahead, way ahead. I also must be the chief learner, looking outside of my organization to bring in new ideas which will grow our business and increase profitability, looking for unique breakthrough ideas that often reside outside of our own industry, such as applications of new technology that might fit well in our operation. Having a great vision and assembling a team to bring that concept to life is the first step in making a dream a reality. The ability to successfully execute upon that idea, however, is what separates the dreamers from the entrepreneurs. My goal is to have my business thrive, not just survive. And that takes the steady, committed teamwork of a motivated team. I need all of my players playing for the name on the front of the jersey, not just the one on the back. And that takes leadership. I lead by communicating a clear vision to my team of goals, and objectives. Secondly, setting an example of how to do things the right way. Striving to live by the golden rule. Maintain high integrity and standards. Demanding uncompromising safety, security, and teamwork as we set about delivering the high level of customer service for which the Dunbar companies have become widely known. In reference to teamwork, my organization has a guy that runs my armored operation, a guy that is in charge of all sales, a guy that runs a cash vault operation, just as three. And these three individuals will get together on a regular basis on big opportunities, a big bid with Bank of America or a big bid with New York Tollway or whatever it may be. Fourth, encouraging my team to take an entrepreneurial approach. At every annual meeting I have, and we try to do it every 18 months to 2 years, we go away somewhere nice. It's about 150 people because I bring in regional people. I always emphasize this. We're an entrepreneurial organization. Remember that. In other words, it's not a can't do, it's a can do. How can we do that? Well, I need the operations to do this. Well, talk to them. Or I need the sales guys to get me a little bit more money. Talk to them. Where do you think I would land on it? Well, I think whatever, right? So it's that entrepreneurial. I've got to emphasize that, especially in a business, as unfortunately you've heard the whole story now with my grandfather, my father, and myself. That history, I can't let that entrepreneurial spirit drift. 5, I guess it is, empowering management to be able to take advantage of new opportunities. Just mentioned that. 6, selecting qualified individuals of integrity to help lead. 7, recognizing achievement to reward performers, boost self-esteem, and encourage future achievement. As students who will soon be entering the workforce, I'd like to offer 10 key tips that I believe will help you to be successful and satisfied in whatever you choose, your chosen field. 1 is it's time to capitalize on your strengths. As a student, you may have spent much time and effort learning about many things to help you to make you a well-rounded individual, improving upon areas of personal weakness and gaining familiarity with subjects that were unfamiliar. Now it's time to focus on your personal strengths, areas where you can make maximum contribution to an employer and subjects that you know a lot about. 2, choose an occupation that works for you. A job, hopefully a career that enables you to derive maximum satisfaction and reward from your daily efforts is the goal. Doing fulfilling work on a daily basis is key to being happy, well-balanced life, in a well-balanced life. Think about what you really like to do and explore the possibilities of a career in that area. 3rd, continue to actively educate yourself. In the fast-paced technological age that we live in, you will need to continually adapt to new technologies and applications in order to maximize your own personal productivity, as well as that of the company or organization where you will be employed. You'll also need to stay on top of current events, especially as they impact the business world and your industry. One of my favorite newspapers is the Wall Street Journal. 4, be prepared to start out in an entry-level position. We all have to start somewhere, and you're going to need to gain some real-world experience in whatever field of work that you chose. I got my degree at JMU, so I was going to start in the C-suite, right? No, didn't happen that way. I started as an account executive up and down the streets of Baltimore, and then as an account executive in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And that was 4 or 5 years. And in year 6, I got to manage somebody. I said, man, this is weird. I knew what I was doing. Now I got to figure out, is this guy really working? So and my first day as a sales rep, I'm going, what am I doing? I don't know if this is right for me. Made it to the second day. Now back to my 10 tips. Number 8, your ability to establish relationships with others is key to getting and retaining business. People tend to do business with people that they like. So communication is critical to being successful in business, and a matter well worth considering to the digital age with so many new avenues of communication available. 9, be prepared to communicate with others. Prepare yourself to be able to communicate with others both in person and by phone. Sending instant messages via social media and email are not always adequate means for establishing relationships with customers. A thorough understanding of your customers' needs and your ability to effectively communicate with them will be absolutely essential in the business world. Marketplaces are ongoing conversations between product and service providers, so your ability to engage with customers in a dialogue is key. And finally, 10, behave responsibly. A good reputation, clean driving record, and a good credit history are key to securing employment and your personal success. Act ethically, obey the golden rule, save for the future, and borrow prudently. Do right by yourself and others. Go Dukes, and thank you.